Done? Brilliant. That's me for another year.
You haven't even seen it yet?
There's no need. I trust you. I'll be the post. It's good, that.
I'm not going to be happy, you know. If I win, my picture will be in the paper. Mum might see it.
So? Who cares about her? She left us, remember?
I'm not leaving that there.
Fine, I'll take you outside.
Have you washed your hands? You really like it? It's all sustainable wood.
Morag, you know as well as I do, sustainability is a confidence trick by big corporations who plant forests to get rich, yeah? I love it. It's brilliant. Come here. I'm really proud of you, and the school will be proud of you too. Now go and get ready.
This competition's about unlocking the potential in every pupil. We seek the unique. Nothing more, nothing less. Thanks, Neil.
Thanks, Miss Donegan.
Mum gets the results from the doctors today.
Alcoholics aren't known for doing what the doctor says.
Don't say that. Alcoholic. It's just a word that people throw at somebody that drinks. It means nothing. She's off the drink and she's not going to go back.
Are you sure? I mean,
I believe her this time. She really means it.
it's good enough for me.
Nice bench, Connor. If I was a betting man, I'd put a tenner on it.
Connor.
I hope you haven't been discussing our business again with little Miss Loopy over there.
Of course not. And stop calling her that.
Just remember, if she starts spreading lies...
She's not going to say anything. Hope all goes well today at the doctor's.
Me too. I'll let you know.
You've done really well, Mum. Whatever happens.
Shows you what band's playing in your area.
Wow, that's so amazing.
I can't believe you haven't got a mobile. I couldn't live without this.
Hey, did you know it takes 32 kilos of CO2 to manufacture just one mobile phone? Bet you didn't know that either.
No, I didn't, no.
What's that? That's for recycling human waste. I should come into the school and give a talk on freeganism. Alternative strategies for living. It's not all about raking through bins.
I'll have a word with Mr. Byrne.
It's not him you need to worry about. It's that Donegan. Where there's money like that, there's always some kind of power.
It's too right. 5 big ones.
Should we get this on the trailer?
Yeah, wait a minute. What do you mean 5 big ones?
We're running a little competition just to keep the kids motivated.
I knew you were up to something. So what does the winner of this competition get?
Money towards uni fees. 5,000.
£5,000? I don't believe this. I thought schools were meant to fight against paying fees, not support them. What's Byrne got to say about this?
Mr. Murray, it's just a competition.
Dad, just leave it. Sir, can we go?
No, nobody's going anywhere. Morag, you just stay right where you are.
Where's he going?
I think you should leave.
This now represents everything I've ever fought against.
Dad, it's just a bench.
No. It's a disgusting attempt to bribe children.
Okay, could we just calm down, please?
You're either with me or you're against me.
What's this going to achieve?
A lesson. A lesson in standing up for yourself and your family. You can do better than that, Morag.
Mr. Murray, please.
Look, this is out of order, mate. This is wrong.
Have you got kids of your own? You ever thought about trying to teach them the difference between right and wrong?
Yeah, but not like this. Come on.
You can go get your school stuff.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm Kevin. First day.
Phoenix, this is Scout.
Did you do that?
Yeah. What's wrong with it?
Nothing. Good poster.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? That could have hit us there.
Oh, no way. It's a simple parabolic curve. Had it worked out.
What did you just say?
Nothing. I missed anyway. Big deal.
Pick the can up.
You, boy. You, do you know his name?
I know his middle name. Trouble.
Hey. Good news?
It's nothing important.
I know things have been a bit strained between us, but you don't have to hide things from me. You got a job on a cruise ship?
Not yet.
Well, you'd have to quit school. I mean, you've got exams.
Oh, we both know it's a waste of my time. I'm gonna fail anyway.
I don't know that. I mean, you can't be serious. This is for a cabin maid.
But it's a job. And I'll get to travel the world. Okay, I know it's a bit...
You can't solve your problems by running away, and you are so much better than this.
All right, but it's my life, so I can do what I want with it.
Madi.
Freegans. Do they not rootle about in bins and knit their own yogurts?
Well, there's a bit more to him than that. Look, the poor kid was devastated. Her dad just lost it.
Well, it sounds like the behaviour of a Class A bully. I mean, if he's capable of that in front of you, what's he going to be like behind closed doors? There's losing it, and then there's abuse. I'll give him a call.
They don't do phones.
Well, then I'll go round there later, and I'll let you know.
Morag, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I tried to stop him.
There's nothing you could do, sir.
Look, I've been thinking, what about I help you put a new bench together? We could get some scrap wood, do a different design, knock it up in no time.
No, sir. That wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be my work.
What happened this morning wasn't fair.
I can't, sir. Thanks for the offer, but I just can't.
No offence, Connor, but she said she'd mark it and then give it all straight back. It would be good to know at least what we've got going into the exam.
Morning, everyone. Take your seats, please, while I do registration.
I know what you ask, Imogen. Could ask her really nicely. I don't want to stress her out any more than you do. If I don't do it, one of this lot will.
Quiet.
You're already slagging her off.
Ash. Here. Dolby.
Yeah.
Hanford.
Here.
BTEC Travel and Tourism. It offers training, work experience.
Yeah, but that's dull. I'm talking sailors and sunshine.
You'll be cleaning toilets. Get some qualifications behind you. Just look at it.
She's right. You're too clever to be a cleaner.
Look, I know it's not the best job in the world, but there'll be no parents, no curfews, and I get to travel all over. It's a big, wide world, Libby.
Not now.
Miss, we were just wondering if you...
We?
Yeah. Some of the girls were asking if you'd marked our coursework yet.
Miss, can we come in?
Yes, and you come, Lula.
watched EastEnders last night. Ali got me into it.
No, I don't watch it.
And what do you watch?
I don't really watch telly.
You don't watch TV. Why not?
I'm a bit of a geek. I prefer reading.
I mean, you must watch something.
Yeah, I watch some things.
What?
The news.
Oh, sorry, miss.
All right, let's make a start.
I don't want to put her under any pressure, but if we don't do something, it's just going to build up.
Should just have left it at home. Don't worry, I'll sort it.
She's dead lucky to have you, do you know that?
So the object of a film review is to do what? Morag.
Inform, describe, analyse and advise.
Go geek girl.
It's okay, miss. Morag calls herself that.
Yeah, well, I don't want to hear it. Morag, what was the genre of the last film you watched?
I can't remember, miss.
Miss, she doesn't watch TV, so she probably doesn't watch films.
All right, Lula. Liking the sound of your own voice this morning? Okay, well, just name any film that you've watched in the last month. No? Well, you must have watched the Twilight films.
Miss, I know this. It's called the welfare genre. Kristen Stewart. Oh, yes.
All right, calm down.
Yeah, that sounds like Kevin Skelton. 4 schools in 3 years. Still waiting on his records, but I've agreed to take him because he's bright. Potentially really bright, but doesn't like to show it. Also lazy, awkward, difficult to manage. All the things that we like. Oh, that's the number for social services.
Why does he want the number for social services? It's nothing to do with Janice, is it?
No. Janice is happily sunning herself in Ibiza. Keep getting postcards from her. Daniel's considering fostering.
Oh, good for him. So, how's your father?
I'm actually seeing him tonight.
Really? Good. You should take him some soup. He likes minestrone.
See, you already know him better than I do.
Yeah, just get the photographer to meet me here. All right, bye. I need a coffee.
Everything going well?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Sian, you still all right to be on the judging panel? Of course. Good. Michael, I'm sure you won't be able to resist saying a few words.
Oh, I shall mock the time with fairest show.
What's that mean?
Don't worry. He'll be there.
Good.
Now let's write that in index form.
Powers? 2 squared times 3 cubed?
Sir, what's the point of prime numbers? They're totally useless.
Hey. Now, they're not, actually. That's where you're wrong. They're used in cryptography.
Crip what?
Making information secure. You know, like when you do your shopping online or use your mobile phone.
So Morag won't need it then.
Hey,
It's not her fault she doesn't own a mobile phone. It's not fair, is it, sir?
Don't know so much. Sometimes wish I never had one. Our lives are ruled by them nowadays, aren't they?
I'm just saying, she can't text anyone. Network, I mean.
Hey, come on. Get on with your work, please.
Morag, you okay? Morag, I'm sorry.
I was just... Hey. Does something upset you?
Someone.
Yeah, well, don't let them know they've got to you, all right? It's always worked for me. I should know. I've been in more schools than a dolphin.
It's not a pupil. I mean, not really. It's my dad.
Yeah, well, adults always make the best bullies.
Yes, but now she's basically bribing the kids. I mean, this school, everything, it's just becoming like one big millionaire's plaything. Bit lost, are we?
No, sir. This girl is a bit upset.
Morag, what's the problem?
We'll handle this. You get off to your next class. Kevin.
It's nothing really, sir. I just got a bit upset in class. I'm fine though.
Is this about your bench?
Morag, can't help you if you don't talk to us.
Look, would you just go and take a seat over there for a minute? This would happen. It's obviously a delayed reaction.
What do we know about the mother?
She left him a couple of years ago. She works abroad a lot. Look, someone needs to go and sort this bloke out.
Look, I said I'd go. You're liable to flatten him. He just needs to know how miserable he's making his daughter.
Come on. Let's see if we can't sort this out, eh? If you want, I'll have a word with the rest of them.
No, sir. Please. They didn't mean to hurt me.
Well, if they're your friends, then they'll understand. Talk to them.
I can't talk to anyone. I don't have anything in common with anyone, and the one thing that I was good at got wrecked. Sir, I know it's probably too late, but I was wondering about what he said earlier, about the bench.
I don't think we've got time now.
I'm sick of it. The Mickey taking all of it. I just want to show that there's something that I can do. Please, sir.
Congratulations.
I got an A minus.
Me too.
They were just on my mum's desk.
A star, you swat. This is the best mark I've had all year. I only spent an hour on it.
What's the matter?
Nothing? I'm pleased.
We need some help in the hall. Two of you, please. Imogen, Liberty. Oh, what's this? What's this?
We all got A's for English.
Oh. Well, you'd need to write a wee bit more than that to get an A in history.
Morag's having some friendship problems. I think she lacks the cultural references of the other children. She's having difficulty fitting in.
I didn't raise my children to fit in. She'll cope.
Well, she's growing up, Mr. Murray, getting some ideas of her own.
Yeah, she's a freegan. She's opposed to a society controlled by materialism. And she won't be swapping that for the latest mobile phone. Oh, and keep that Donegan woman away from my daughter.
Well, I'm the head teacher, not Miss Donegan.
She who pays the piper calls the tunes, eh?
Look, it's really not some big capitalist conspiracy, I promise you. Why don't you come down to the school and see what we're about? Okay, but as long as your kids know that your principles aren't more important than they are.
Right. That's the last of them.
Amazing.
What do we do now?
We turn those into this.
Sorry to interrupt. I thought you should know. You've created quite a stir giving all your Year 12s an A grade. The thing is, there seemed to be quite a discrepancy in quality between the scripts. You may want to think about that.
What are you talking about?
Your coursework. I don't know what the English department's moderating procedures are.
What has this got to do with you?
Well, I'm forewarning you. In my last school...
Forewarning or passing judgment?
No, not at all.
You know, here is my advice, Audrey. Keep that out of my business.
I absolutely did not intend to make a judgment on your professional capabilities.
Good.
In all my years of teaching, I have never been... You are a very ill-mannered woman.
Looks great. Really original.
Mum says there's no such thing as an original idea.
Do you see much of her?
Not really. She sends us stuff like clothes and food. But she's busy. Dad says she steals money off people. She's a lawyer.
Right. Let's get this down to the hall. Anyone asks, it's all your own work, okay?
Sir, do you mind me asking, but why have you helped me? I mean, wouldn't you get into trouble if they find out?
Don't worry about that. My son Josh is always having a go at me for not doing what feels right. You've got a chance. That's what counts.
It don't get much bigger than this. It don't get much bigger than this. It don't get much bigger than
This is great, Maddie. Well done.
It's only one piece of crosswork.
Don't put yourself down. I think this proves you've got what it takes. You're not still thinking about the job on the cruise ship, are you?
Kind of, yeah.
A good English grade would open so many doors for you. Maybe you should reconsider?
Wicked bench, Mo.
Thanks.
Kept this quiet.
Thought Morag's bench got smashed up.
Afternoon, everyone. It is amazing to see so many fabulous entries. Well done. Okay, let the judging begin.
She accused me of cheating, of giving children grades they didn't deserve.
Oh, that doesn't sound like Audrey.
Well, you didn't see her. And she'd been discussing it with the whole class. Totally unprofessional.
Look, those papers should have been marked weeks ago, and then none of this would have happened.
The exam board's sending out new marking guidelines. You know what they're like.
Okay, I'll have a word with her. Leave it with me.
She is bullying me. I want to lodge a complaint.
Well, that won't be necessary, Christine. An official complaint.
I will not have my professional integrity impugned.
Okay, but I'll have to talk to her before any formal procedures begin.
Thank you.
Scout says your mum works here. How awkward is that?
Yeah, a bit. So what about yours? How come you move around so much?
Dad's an engineer, so we go where his work is. Hey, it's a pity your mum's not one of the judges. Go on, then.
You'll be fine. It looks amazing.
It's not the bench I'm worried about.
Your mum. Sorry. She'll be fine.
If it was good news, she would have found me by now.
Connor, tell us about your bench.
Right, okay, well, I spent 6 weeks on it. Wasn't easy. I was trying to go for like a steampunk kind of thing.
Hey, feeling better?
I can hardly breathe, I'm so nervous.
Like I said, don't show it. Act bored, they'll think you're super cool.
Thanks, I think.
Hey, works for me.
Hey, Morag. This looks rustic.
Morag's passionate about the environment, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a really simple design and sorry.
It's okay, just relax. It looks really good.
We've got a really high standard here. I'm so impressed. Conor Mulgrew's, wow. And that boy has vision, he's talented, he's innovative and artistic.
Where gets that from?
Tom?
Well, I thought Morag's was good. And she's very creative.
Yeah, really? I thought it looked like the first time she'd ever seen the thing.
All right, everyone, I know it's taken a bit of time, but we've reached our decision.
Mr. Murray?
The 3 finalists are... Conor Mulgrew. Harley Taylor. And Morag Murray.
Did you put her up to this?
No, absolutely not. I've no idea how this happened. I suppose she's just as determined as you are to do what she believes in.
You don't need to come. I just want to tell her that I'm in the final.
Have they announced the winner yet?
You're drinking again.
I've had one. I needed something to steady my nerves after the mess you've dropped me in, you and your little girlfriend. I know it was you.
I was trying to help.
Help? You could have cost me my job.
You said you wouldn't drink again. You promised. The doctor said if you took another drink that you'd die.
Yeah, well, they got it wrong. Blood tests are clear. There's nothing wrong with me.
It says that you're improving, not that you're cured. Mum, you can't have the drink again.
Don't be so dramatic. Leave it.
I've got to go.
She cried, the woman. She was thoroughly vicious.
So you're saying she just gave everyone an A grade?
Yes.
Why would she do that?
Audrey, could I have a word?
We're just about to...
Now, please.
OK, everyone. Let's make a start. Morag, you're up first.
Just take your time, Morag. Talk us through your original idea for the bench. It's good of you to come to support your daughter.
You all right? That's good.
Byrne persuaded me to come and have a look. Doesn't mean I've changed my mind.
I wanted to make something that was sustainable, something that doesn't affect the environment.
OK. And what's your design's #1 selling point?
Well, we have so much rubbish that we could literally live off for years. Benches like this don't cost anything to make. All I did was bring the wood back to life as a reusable product.
Thanks, Morag. OK, Conor.
Has anyone seen him?
Conor? Oh, there you are. Thought we lost you. OK. Tell us, what was the thinking behind your design?
I just wanted to make a bench. No big deal.
And what inspired you?
What?
What inspired you? Why did you enter the competition?
£5,000.
Surely it was more than that. Come on. You're creative, aren't you?
Nah, not really. It's just a bench. Somewhere to plonk your arse.
That's enough, Conor.
Harley, tell us about yours.
Cheating and bullying. I did nothing of the kind. All I said was that giving everyone the same grade might raise a few eyebrows that maybe she should remark.
Well, she didn't mark them in the first place. That was a pupil's idea of a joke.
There you go. No, I don't see what the problem is.
The problem, Audrey, is that you claimed that Christine had marked them, the inference being she was trying to gain an unfair advantage for her students. Now, obviously, I have to investigate that further. Leave it with me.
Thank you.
Connor, wait, what's wrong? You've probably just lost your chances of winning.
I don't care about winning.
What happened?
Nothing happened. They're just asking really stupid questions like you are now.
It's your mum, isn't it?
Yeah. And thanks to you, she's drinking again.
That's not fair.
No?
Is it her results? What did the doctor say?
She thinks there's nothing wrong with her.
I don't understand.
No. You don't.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have our winner. Mr. Byrne, everyone.
Thank you. First of all, I'd just like to congratulate all of you on your designs. I think it just goes to show what can be achieved when you properly apply yourselves to a task. And like Ms. Donegan, I'll be looking forward to a similar level of commitment with your exam courses. Okay, now, the 3 finalists' benches will be on display in the foyer, so all that remains is to reveal who the winning designer is.
Thank you. So, moment of truth. This was quite a hard decision. This person has won for the simplicity and practicality of design. So I'm pleased to announce that the winner is Morag Murray. Come on, Miss Leah. Morag, give you the prize. And a little extra on top of the university fees, £1,000 cash. Well done. Spending money for courses at university. Dave.
Mr. Murray, I'm so sorry. I didn't know about the money. I don't believe a word you say. I understand, but can we not do this here, not in front of everyone, please?
She's not getting away with that.
I understand, I agree. But can we talk about it in my office? Please.
What do you want?
Sorry, Mrs. Mulgrew, I'm looking for Connor.
He's not here.
I know you blame Connor for the coursework. It was all my fault.
Well, I know that. Most of his daft ideas he gets from you.
He's really upset. What happened?
I am not discussing my family with you.
I've never seen him like that before. He lost out in the bench competition because of it. You know, if you stop using him and lying to him...
Don't you dare accuse me of lying. You know, the best thing you could do would be to leave us alone.
One day he'll leave. He'll get up and he won't come back. I know what he's like, Mrs. Mulgrew. You think I don't, but I do.
Go away.
Christine, Christine, sorry, could I have a word?
Really, I'm not in the mood.
Michael's told me you've made a complaint, saying that I accused you of cheating, bullied you.
That's exactly what you did.
I'm at a loss here. I merely pointed out
that my grades were wrong, that I was responsible. Tell me, Audrey, what other conclusion should I have drawn if it wasn't that you thought I was cheating?
Well, if that's how my remarks were interpreted...
There is no other way to interpret them. The children got the same grades, so you thought, no, you were certain that I was a fraud. Well, let me tell you, Audrey, you are the fraud. With your high-minded ideals and your so-called professionalism, you are nothing more than a malicious little gossip.
I certainly never meant to cause you any offence. You've clearly got the wrong end of the stick.
Well, that's for Michael to decide. It's with him now.
Sean, you're a teacher. You would say that.
It doesn't mean that you're not capable of getting that mark.
You couldn't believe it. I saw your face.
That's not true.
Sean, it doesn't matter. I'm not bothered. I made up my mind
Can you just
anyway.
stop for a second? Maddie, stop.
Look, 10 A stars couldn't stop me doing this. I'm taking the job. There's nothing you, not anyone else can do to make me change my mind.
Did you listen to yourself? You sound like a 12-year-old. I'm sorry, Maddie, but it's true. It's time you grew up.
Well, how am I supposed to do that if I'm sponging off you?
Ah, Kevin, come in, please. Welcome to maths, the key to the door of all science.
Uh-oh, I've let on out for the day.
Kevin has joined us, and I have a feeling he's a bit of a maths whiz kid. You're going to keep us on our toes, are you?
Are you some kind of brainiac or something?
As if.
Now, your starter question on the board, let's say, what, 5 minutes? How about 5 seconds for you, eh, Kev?
I don't think we've done this, sir.
Well, you, finished already, have you?
No, sir. This is way too hard.
All right, all right. I was just seeing if Kev here could show us how it's done. Obviously not.
I don't know who told you I was a whiz kid, sir, but it might have been the person that told you that shirt and tie combo was a good idea.
That's it. No, that's enough, please. Thank you.
Look, I do understand, but that money is strictly for university fees.
As far as I'm concerned, it's bribery, pure and simple.
You're a freegan, yeah? Doesn't that mean you believe in freedom? The freedom to choose? To take money if it's offered?
We believe in community, social concerns, cooperation. Things you obviously know nothing about.
Yep.
Sorry to interrupt.
Morag, just the girl we want.
I've got a confession to make. I helped Morag with her bench.
Yeah? So?
So she cheated?
It was her design. I just helped her build it. Look, after what he did this morning, I just didn't want to let her down. I'm sorry.
Me too, miss.
I hardly recognise you.
This isn't Morag's fault.
Right, listen. This problem's easily solved. I'll just announce Connor as the winner and that'll be it. And to be honest, I thought you showed great initiative and guts, Morag. But rules are rules, and you broke them. You should be proud of her. Even after what you did, she didn't give up. Tom, a word?
I sent my kids to this school because I thought I was getting them the best possible education.
Of course.
But it turns out that you people are more concerned with creating the next generation of consumers and capitalists.
Well, look.
I'm taking my children out of this school.
But there's no need to make snap
Morag,
decisions.
go and fetch Ewan. We have to have the courage of our convictions.
Yours, you mean? Me and you never had a choice. I want things too, Dad. I want to live a normal life.
I understand you had to help her. Girl's got talent, it's just a shame her dad holds her back.
I know I shouldn't have done it. I just felt sorry for her. That money would have changed her life. Look, you couldn't just give her the cash anyway, could you? You saw what she was up against.
Listen, next time you want to play Good Samaritan, don't do it on my time, yeah? I don't appreciate being made to look like a fool. Tom, I'm looking for Connor. Any sign of him?
Listen, something's happened. There's white spirit all over these benches. Somebody wants to start a fire. Look, keep people away. Michael needs to know about this.
It's just not the kind of school I wanted for you.
I don't want to leave. I love it here.
Well said, Morag.
Here she comes. Briber in chief, eh? Making sure her greed poisons everything.
Might surprise you to know, Mr. Murray, that one of my companies won Ethical Business of the Year 3 years running. Here you go, Morag. Call it compensation. You deserve it.
Lorraine, that's not helping.
Thinks you should decide that, don't you?
Thanks, miss, but I can't accept it.
Michael, we've got a situation. I think somebody's tried to set fire to the benches in the foyer, covered them in this.
Thanks, Tom. I'm afraid this will have to wait.
Just keep moving along, please. You. Sit.
Everybody got a match?
On your way, you.
Hi. I'm sorry a bit earlier. That wasn't your fault.
I'm on your side, you know. Don't treat me like a punchbag.
The coursework was a big mistake. I promise I'll never take out on you again.
Everybody keep moving, please.
Where's Christine?
Right, we need to get to the bottom of this. Round this lot up. The bell's gone. I don't care. Lecture hall now.
Who wants some money?
Mr.
Mr. Murray! Mr. Murray, get down from there or I'm calling the police!
Dad, what are you doing?
Redistribution of wealth, Morag.
Lorraine, this is your enterprise ethos in action. Successful? Get these kids out of here! Right, everybody, lecture hall, now! Get up! Come on! Now!
I would never have sent you here if I knew that the school promoted this kind of greed.
You sent him to the school because it was free. Because I'm paying.
Yeah. I've had just
Dad,
enough.
please!
Whoa.
That's enough. Thank you, Mr. Murray.
I thought you were a man of principles. But it turns out you're a sellout, just like the rest of them.
Stop it! You have me now! You proved your point!
Listen to your daughter, Mr. Murray.
I'm so sorry, miss.
No, I'm sorry, Morag.
My office is free.
Hi.
I'm sorry about my attitude earlier. I do really appreciate everything you've done for me.
It's me that should be apologising. It's your life, and I shouldn't judge.
No, you were right. I need to grow up. It just feels like the right thing to do.
Don't tell Mr. Byrne I said this, but academic success, it's not the be-all and end-all.
Well, you think I should go for it?
Well, seeing the world, experiencing different cultures.
Getting paid for the privilege.
Meeting interesting people.
Meeting fit blokes on ships.
I meant you could learn a language.
All right, meeting fit French blokes. Meeting fit Spanish blokes.
Come on. Let's go let Mr. Byrne know.
Oh my God. This is weird. So that was my last day? It's okay, I'll come visit.
You'll be on a boat.
Actually, it's a ship.
I'm gonna miss you. Come here.
Quiet! Lorraine, anything you want to say? Right, that carry-on in the foyer just now was a disgrace. All money will be handed back to Mr. Budgeon. Someone tried to set fire to those benches. Police have been called, and I expect each and every one of you to cooperate fully with their investigations. Playing with fire is no laughing matter. People can get hurt or even killed. The person who is responsible for this will be caught.
Right, let's go home.
Come on.
Thanks for your support in there.
I don't think your blanket threats were very helpful.
It needed to be said, Lorraine.
Not like that.
Critical situation, and I dealt with it. Unlike you, this is not a hobby for me.
That is out of order.
Hey, anyone fancy a bonfire? Got plenty of wood for it.
Something about this situation strike you as funny, Mr. Skelton?
Haven't you heard of the healing power of laughter, sir?
Don't worry about Kevin, Mr. Byrne. He's very clever. Same as parents didn't teach him any manners.
Hi.
What's going on?
I asked Mr. Clarkson to contact Mum.
I don't believe it. She has no right being here. I've got custody, yeah? The hell are you people playing at?
Hang on, she's not here. She couldn't get away from work. She'll call you later, okay?
Typical. Utterly selfish. Me, all the time. Morag, you see what she's like? But I tell you what, if you want to go and live with her, that's fine. Yeah? I'm sure she'll buy you all these mobile phones you so desperately need.
Mr. Murray.
This is absolutely none of your business.
I know that. Just listen to what Morag has to say, please.
I didn't ask Mr. Clarkson to get Mum to come so that I'll live with her. I just want to be able to talk to her. I just want you two to be able to talk to each other. To show that I'm not against anyone. I love my family. You and Aunt Mum. I don't want to move away.
Well, I thought you'd had your head turned by your mother's money.
Mum's made choices that hurt, but so have you. How come you get to pick and choose and I don't?
I'm gonna leave you to it, okay? But it seems to me that there's a compromise to be had here without chucking your principles out of the window.
Hey. Hey, you. Listen. After your mother left, I looked after you and your brother, yeah? I did my best to make sure you were both okay.
I know that.
You and Ewan come first. Always. And you're right. The way I live my life and the way your mother lives hers. That doesn't have to be how you live yours. Compromise, Like old Clarkson said. Come here, you.
I'm gonna go for it.
Well, it looks like you both made up your minds. We wish you lots of luck, Maddie.
Thank you, sir, for everything. It's been great.
Can you give us a minute?
Your mother sent this for you. Go on, give her a call.
Thanks, Dad.
It's good to see a father connecting with his offspring.
Well, that's subtle.
Here,
What's this?
some research. Try and buy you and your father a bit more time.
So, chocolate stop on the way home? No, I'm gonna pay for dinner tonight. Say thank you.
You're treating me? Yeah, sounds good.
Of course, you're gonna have to sort me the money just until I get paid.
Connor!
Maybe you should talk to her.
I don't want to.
Connor, I need to speak to you.
You go and catch up.
You won the competition. The Murray girl, she cheated.
I know. Imogen told me.
Of course she did. Well, come to my
I'm
classroom.
going back to Imogen's.
5 minutes, that's all I'm asking. You know, that one is walking around telling me and everyone else how she gets you and I don't.
That's because she does. And I get her. So you better get used to it.
You haven't even known her a term.
Oh, Mum, stop! This thing you've got about Imogen, it's getting really, really boring.
I just think we should slow things down a bit, all right? Try to communicate a bit better.
I saw what happened today, Michael. Lesson learned. But neither you or I would be here today if I quit at the first sign of trouble.
Just a minute. Me, Dad, take your time.
Sorry, son.
Need your oxygen?
No, I'm okay. Okay. Put the kettle on.
I'll get a key cup.
How's things going at school?
Aye, well.
Sian said you like minestrone.
What? Don't like it?
I didn't have the heart to tell her. Hate the stuff. I'm a pea and ham man. Oh, then you tell her though. Don't want to hurt her feelings.
No, I won't say a word. I think our visits are good medicine for you. Right. Cup of tea coming up. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Tea gonna be long?
Daniel Chalk.
If you just take a seat over there.
Kevin?
So, what are you doing here?
I'm here to see my social worker.
Social worker, why?
I'm in foster care.
I thought you lived with your mum and dad.
No. I was raised by 3 bears in the wood.
So that stuff about your dad being an engineer... Ah.
At school, I don't like to talk about it.
Well, don't worry, I won't say anything.
So why are you here?
Well, I've got a meeting with I've got a meeting about being a foster carer. If they'll have me. Sudoku, I love them.
Sudoku. Yeah, it was on the table.
Blimey. I struggle with some of these. Look, I don't understand. Why do you hide your ability?
I don't.
That problem in class, you knew how to do it, didn't you?
Being smart singles you out. I'd rather just go under the radar. There's enough about me that's different already.
Yeah, but Kevin...
Can we just drop it?
Sorry, I didn't mean to,
Mr. Chalk?
I'll see you at school.
Yeah, I'll get that. I'm not in the knacker's yard yet. You sit with the yard. Sorry, son. I tie it easy.
Can I get you anything?
Huh?
Sian found me some research. These are trials for new drug treatment.
Tell her thanks, but not for me.
They're worth a look.
Michael, I've had a decent innings.
Dad.
No, it's all right, son. I've lived probably longer than I deserve.
We've been through that.
Look, I'm not one for rubbish talk. It's not for me. I'm going to die. Do you want to know something? proud of you. I never stopped being proud of you. But I don't want you upset on my account. I don't deserve it.
Some of these new treatments can make a difference.
Look, I've read all about them. No, it's not for me. You coming back, that's my difference. I just wish we'd done it sooner. I've got something to ask you. A favour.
Anything, just say it.
Doc says I've got 3 months, maybe 4. I don't want that. I want to go when I choose, here, with my family beside me. You do that for me, son? Will you help me die?
The way you look makes you unhappy, doesn't it? She has no place in a school like this.
She's got a point. You're not right in the head.
Oh, grow up, Connor.
If you tell anyone, I'll kill you. I won't, I promise.